Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. My name is Liz. When you get here, say hi and let us know where you're watching from. I'm trying to pull up my computer real quick so I can see comments a little easier. Happy Friday. Feels like a Saturday because this is like the first day we don't have a million places to be with one car or trying to get a ride or trying to get a car, you know what I mean? So come on in, we're gonna paint, and then I think I'm gonna do some chores and take the kids to the pool if the weather is gonna act right. I need to look at that. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Howdy, Lois. Hello, Miss Stacy, how are you? Okay, let's see here. We're gonna share us over. If I can reach. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, and I think what we're gonna do today is, now don't pay attention to his face shape because I could not. I tried a million times and I couldn't get it right, but something like this today, okay? I'm gonna use this though for his face shape, so don't stress. It's not gonna turn out like that. Good morning, everyone. Hello from North Carolina, how are you? There's Jules, good morning, girl. How's everybody doing this week? Let's see, let me go ahead while people are hopping on, you guys. I got this, probably like 2x6. Let's see. This is a 1.5 by 5.5. Which one am I going off of? Yeah, 1.5 by 5.5, I guess. From my husband, just like scrap piece of wood. Well, let me go ahead and sand this while people are hopping on, just so we can work with it without getting a bunch of splinters. Hello, Daryl. How are you? That other light just popped on. Some of my lights. Hello, Jess. How are you, girl? How was your dinner the other night? Some of my lights just popped on in the basement. They kind of go out sometimes, and they pop on whenever they feel like it. So I'm just going to go around the edges here and try to make sure this is, like, we have some fuzz. Just make sure it's as smooth as we can. Enough to where we can work with it. I'll move that. I'll move that. Okay. I'll do it this way. It went good. We're doing good. We are down to one car, which is hard with a family of 5 where you're constantly go, go, go. But today we finally don't have any appointments or anything or anywhere that we gotta go today. So I'm happy for that. Okay. Now let me take maybe something like this here and just smooth it all and get all that like dust from me sanding it kind of off of there. I think this will be the back just because of our plans here. I think we'll use this as the front. Okay. So let's see. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like the roughness, but I just don't want to get cut, you know what I mean? Hello, Teresa. How are you? Good morning. Okay. And then, now that I got my trash can back over here, let me throw this out real quick. All right. So like I said, don't pay attention to his face shape because we're going to use this for the shape of his little face. I couldn't get it right. but we're gonna make something along these lines, okay? So first, so first we are gonna put on a background, okay? Then we'll do the other stuff. So the background, I'm thinking navy. Here's a good one. I'm thinking navy for the background. And that way we got a pretty dark background. Maybe I ought to do this first. So I want this up here, like all the knots and texture to be there. So, and then this line across, that can be around where his hat is. So maybe we do like there-ish. I guess I don't need navy. I don't really need navy here. And, but I can get it everywhere else. Okay. So, half day. Oh, yay, for birthday week. Oh, that's awesome. I bet you are doing great. She's like, I'm doing great, girl. Doing fabulous. Oh, shoot. I meant to tape this off. Hold up. I might tape this off real quick. Hold it. I keep forgetting to do this. Hello, Mel. How are you? Lynn Reeves, good morning. How are you? Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and scooch that on over. We're going to, I keep forgetting to tape things off before I start going away with the paint there. So I think I'm going to tape it there-ish. And that should help us a little bit. Keep our act together. Do this before you start painting, obviously. I just forgot. Hello, Cheryl. Good morning. Sprinkle from Maryland. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's funny that I started painting and now people are going to hop on and go, what in the heck? She's painting and taping all at one step. I forgot to tape it, y'all. All right, one last little piece here and then we should be good to start, to keep going with our paint there. That's okay. We needed to wait for a few more friends to hop on anyways, right? Central Illinois, where it's 66. Oh, that's nice. It's probably about that right now here too. It's not bad. Not bad at all because it has been disgusting lately. But when the humidity kind of dips down, it's not too shabby. I'd say it's about 65 or 70 right now here too. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put, I'm just using a couple different blues so it's not all one stark like color. This is like a bluish purple, if we're being honest. And then we could use this one too. Maybe this one here too. I want it mostly dark and deep, but I have a little bit of something else in there. Okay, and then let's go ahead now with our paintbrush. And I do have like a trace line. I won't probably do it perfect, but just so that I know that I don't have to go in there. That's where our little face is going to be. Probably could have done the hat too, but that's okay. So I'll start there, and then we'll kind of take this off to the sides here too. And come up this way. And let's see, anybody got any crazy weekend plans? My son and my husband do. They're going to a concert called Incarceration. I don't know if it like travels or what, if it's just an Ohio thing, but They're going to incarceration. It's at a prison, and it's all about tattoos and metal bands. So I will not be joining. Hello, Jenny. Good morning, girl. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm gonna stay home with the little ones, but they are excited. It's like a 3-day thing. They're pretty excited about that. Okay. And then I'm gonna try not to go over it too much, but there we go. I just don't like the lines. I'm trying to keep my colors, but kind of smooth it out as well. Okay, I'm not too worried about these edges here. We can sand those if we need to. Throw some light over here. Okay, so see, we just got some pretty little blues in there for our background. And we'd be able to tell better when we dry it, hopefully here. I'm doing live. Oh, your first live is on Sunday? Oh, girl. You haven't messaged me what time. I'm trying to think, what do we have Sunday? I know we have church and softball. But the boys might be going to the concert. I don't know what time it starts, so I don't know if we have church or softball. I don't know, so you should message me the time, and if I can hop on and support you, I will. And if I can't, then as soon as I can, I'll share you over into the group. Or if you're already a part of the Crafty Queens clan, you can share yourself over to the group. 7 Eastern time, okay. I'll try to remember to put that in the calendar. That way you got a little bit of support there, because it's scary as heck to do your first live, right? It's scary as heck to do your first 100 lives. I'm not gonna lie. There's times even now if I go too long, I get a little bit jittery. But practice does make you better. Okay. I think I got up there pretty good. A little bit of shine left down here. Lizzie Boo, hello Cheryl. What are you painting today? It's going to be something along the lines. Now, I'm going to use this for his face shape because I kept drawing it and redrawing it and erasing it and I couldn't get it right. So we're going to use this. This is what I kind of wanted, like an elongated face. But it's going to turn out something like this. I hope y'all can see the drawing good. Something like that, just with some like puppy dog eyes. And then I drew like a round one, but this is too narrow. So I'm like, let's get our narrow guy done. I drew a round one that's super cute. He's more whimsy. This guy is like more, I'd say more primmy. Cheryl, you need a nickname. You gonna come in here, call me Lizzie Poo. We need you a nickname, girl. We got Luscious Locks. We got Snarky Denise. We got G for Georgette. And you're gonna need you a Christy. I got Pammy for Pam. Tony for Antoinette. I already forgot her real name. Hello, Christine. That's Christine with a K. That's what G calls her. So you're going to need you a nickname. This event today. Ye happy crafting. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Woo. I put a lot of paint on here, y'all. I put a lot of paint. I sure did. Okay. So there's that. Let me move this before I hurt myself. And then he's gonna go like this because we still got a hat to put on him. I didn't really think about that when I was placing my blues down, but you know. Good morning, y'all from Baton Rouge. Well, hello. How are ya? Okay. Let's see here. So we're gonna put our carbon paper where it is shiny and dark side down. So see the difference here? The shiny and dark side down. And I think it's gonna be mostly like this-ish. Let me get this right here. Okay, and then we're gonna place our dude here. How am I gonna do this? Let me think about my life here. We're gonna place our dude here. Okay. And then we're gonna draw on his hat. I might have to free him guys, because he's gonna hang off on certain parts, like over here and over here. That's okay. We might have to save that pattern for another time. I might have to freehand him today, because I got him a little bit more wide than I needed him. Okay, so we got this. Let's go ahead and start with that. One more time. The face shape, I just could not. I knew what I wanted, but I couldn't do it. All right, and then now we can put on his little hat and all that. So I'm gonna take off the top of that. And this hat may go over still yet. Ooh, we're gonna work with the grain here and just kind of go through it all. Oh, yeah, that's very cute. I gotta figure out how to do patterns. I will look at this one. At some point when I was drawing, I realized that, how do I explain it? For patterns, you have to do certain things. You can't just send a pattern. Like if I'm doing it myself, I know that if I have a line here, I don't need to draw that line. You see what I mean? So I know what I'm going for. But when you do a pattern, you have to be more careful and you have to do it accurately. Now I haven't drawn on this one yet, so it's possible. I'll look at it to make sure. I don't see anything that stands out right now, but his face shape is bad. So, but I will figure out how to get patterns for you guys. And then what I got to do before I use them, because I trace right on them, right, is I have to make a copy and I have to have the original to make copies with, and then I got to make a copy and use for myself when I do a project with it, because then once I draw all over it, nobody's gonna want it. So you know what I mean? I got a couple things to still sort out, but yes, patterns are coming. And this guy looks okay, and I haven't drawn on him yet. The only thing is his face shape. So maybe I'll redraw him with this face shape now that I found this shape in my craft room, and then get you guys a pattern of him. Does that sound good? Morning, out doing the yard, but oh, thank you, Miss Denise. I appreciate that, girl. All right, let's see. And then we're gonna give him a wonky hat here, and I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start in. We're gonna go out, and we're gonna go tall, and then shorter, and then back in. Now let me see. That's about evenish. That shall work. Then we're gonna do his eyebrows, which are gonna be kind of low. And then we're gonna do, I learned you can't do these kind of eyes straight or they look weird. So we're gonna do them at a curve. He might look a little dopey before he looks good, but we'll see what we can do. I know what I'm going for, I just don't know how to get there sometimes. I know what I want it to turn out like though. Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh, I can't with myself. Where is this still wet at? Where is this still wet? Oh, I probably got it on the tape. I sure did. Got it on the tape. Okay, hold on. Get down here really, really good. And then we're gonna wipe off this tape real quick. Take a new one here. Yeah, that was getting all over me. Hold on, hold please. Hello, Teresa, how are you? Good morning, Gina, how are you? Okay. Okay, that should be good. Then we're going to do a long, thin nose. I'm gonna start it more between his eyes. And we're on grain, so don't be judging. And then we're gonna do something like this. Okay, and we can put the stitches in later. Now for this, I don't remember what I used up there, but I used something round because, you saw me try to get the face shape and that was rough. So I went ahead and used something round when I got to the cheeks here. And I just traced something around up there. I don't remember. Maybe like a pill bottle or something. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And then I like the broken up smile, so we're gonna do that. All right, he's gonna have kind of some squiggles here, whether we like it or not because of the grain. And then we're gonna do something like that. So hopefully y'all can see my pencil lines, but he's gonna have a hat and a little face there. And then we'll think about this down here, what we want to do with his scruff. Thank you for sprinkling. I did, didn't I? Look at that. If I was trying to do that, it would be a mess, but no, I did it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on his like khaki color for his little face. I don't know if I want to use that or this. I might ought to use this. Yeah, I think I'm going to use some sandstone. And it's close to mineral that I used the other day, but I think it was gone. I might have thrown it away. It's close to mineral, but not exactly. It's a little bit lighter. So we're going to use that for his little face. We're going to use that for his little face. And we'll go ahead and we're going to do, and it's a chalk paint because I have this blue on here. I'm going to do the outside first and then we'll color them in. I even think skinnier than this would look cute. But that's the shape I found and I was so sick of. Hello, Miss Deborah girl. She called me Sunshine. I'm her sunshine. Alana's my sunshine, she my sunshine. Or I'm her sunshine. Okay, so there we go. Let's thin it out a little bit now. And I can get this better when I do the hat. Something like that. And I'm trying to thin it out as I get toward the center where his little face is going to be, so I can still see wrap with the face. And it'll look worn as well. Now his cheeks are going to kind of be splotchy, so his nose will be covered. We don't have to worry too much about his nose. We can stay off of that. All right, now I'm going to dry this and then see if I need to go around the edge where the blue is any more than I already did. Okay. I got all serious. I'm like very focusy now. Good morning, Grace. How are you? Very focusy. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Anybody doing anything wild this weekend? My kids, I mean the husband and my oldest. So yeah, my kids are going to a concert. I'm hanging out with the babies. Probably gonna get some more deep cleaning done. Trying to go through my clothes, which I shouldn't do, because I'm always, how are you and what are you making? We are making something along the lines of this. I didn't trace him today. For a couple different reasons, his face shape, and I can't remember what because he was hanging off the sides, but something toward that. So we're going towards. Okay, so we'll see. And then I'm just gonna, wherever I have blue showing through, just give it a little bit more coverage there. And he's a scarecrow, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but gives us a little bit of coverage here. Okay, I think he's good. And just in case I go through his nose, I'll just throw that on there. I don't know. Okay, so then we need some orange and something for blush. I think I'm gonna go dark for blush today. I have scarecrows too. I've done a lot of snowmen this month. And I have 2 scarecrows that I've drawn out. This one's kind of like the long narrow, and then I did like a more whimsy rounder one, and I think he's adorable. But he's even wider than this one, so he would have definitely not fit on here. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of snowmen, so I was like, well, I kind of want to take a break for a minute. I have the cross to do that I showed you guys yesterday. I need to sand it though. I'm going to use my hand sander because it's very slick. So I want whatever we do to stick to it. So we're going to do a cross at some point. But, okay. Now let's get us out some colors. Well, we need like some, I moved all my paint over here. So we need some yellow. Got a booger, hold on. And some orange, which I don't see, which I use every day. So there it is. Okay, some orange. For snowman noses, you gotta use it every day, right? Okay, we're gonna need something for his blush, and I'm thinking dark. I don't know why, but I'm thinking dark. I'm gonna start with Tuscan Red. Grab this in case I need it, but I don't think I will. And then we need black for eyes, stitches, mouth. Okay. There's some black. Is that it? I believe. Oh, something for eye color. Let's do brown eyes today. I've done green recently. I always do blue. Here's some brown. We'll do some brown eyes today. And then I got the yellow, I got the brown. Okay, I think we're pretty goodish. Black, oh, I'm gonna need more black. I forgot about his hat. All right, that should be good. That should be good. So we just got some different colors here on a plate for us to kind of do them up good here. All right. Now, did I grab any water? No. Let's go ahead and do his hat next. Let's do his hat next. That's the next biggest part. All right, find his hat. So that's going to kind of come down into that oval that we traced. Let's see, something like that. And then we're gonna do the bulk of it up here. I'm just going right over my trace line. I am covering my trace line too. And do this side here. Okay. I think today, because we actually, my girlfriend is so sweet. She's letting me borrow her car because we had an appointment yesterday. And I told her I didn't need the car. She's like, just keep it until you need it. It's for her daughter once her daughter gets her license. So while we're working on Cody's car, I'm driving that one for a second. So she's like, just keep it through the weekend. So I might take the kids over to the pool today since we don't have anywhere to be, nothing to do, and then I think just hang around the house. But everybody needs a little water therapy, right? Okay, there's that. My tape is so close to the background color, I probably could have went right up to it right there. There we go. All right, so now he's got a cute little, cute little hat. You could shape it however you want. Kind of looks like a snowman hat. Sort of do. It sort of do look like a little bit of a snowman hat, but that's okay. This is gonna be our snowman scarecrow. That's what he is. Let's do the black next. Now for his eyebrows, because they're so thin, I'm gonna just do this with a paint marker. We'll do this part. Sometimes I gotta go back over this, but it's okay. Okay, and then I can go ahead and do this too. Now this is pretty rough wood, so there's definitely going to be some flaws. Oop, but that's what makes it. Some flaws like that, but that's what makes it, right? Love the hat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so then let's go ahead and put him on a nose. We're going to use some orange for a nose. Oh my goodness, I shake so much, y'all. All those years of having to hold steady. Now my hands are like, nope, we're not doing that no more. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you this. So yesterday we were in the car waiting for my son to get out of his appointment. He had like 5 minutes left, so we left the creek that we were at and we went over to sit there and wait on him, right? And we get there, I'm pretty sure my husband took my stuff. But we get there and we're sitting in the car waiting. Now we have a car that's not ours, mind you, right? So Alana's checking it out. She's my 9-year-old daughter. She's checking it out. And you know how the cars had like the cigarette and the smoking and then like the circle with a line through it, right? She sees that. And she's like, Mom. She's like, oh, like very nonchalantly. She's like, oh, Mom, looky there. And she points to her. I said, uh-huh. Like I thought she knew what it was. And she goes, yeah, they have their car set to no perfume. I was like, what'd you just say? I was cracking up, but I didn't correct her, y'all. I was like, oh, how about that? They do. And then I proceeded to send that to our entire family because I thought that was hilarious. So she thinks the no smoking, like there's no lighter thing in here or whatever sign that means, she thinks that means no perfume. And then the little attitude proceeds to be like, I don't know why they have it set like that. I love to smell good. I can't with her. But it does give me hope. Like she didn't know what that meant, so maybe cigarettes are gonna phase out and my kids won't be addicted to them. Maybe, perhaps, possibly. They'll be addicted to something else, but maybe not that. Okay, so we got him some cute little blush on. I just kind of mixed those two. What's that called? Tuscan red and red apple. I just mixed them and got the shade that we want. I was cracking up. She said they have their car set to no perfume. And I don't know why, because I love to smell good. Okay. Okay, guys. Looky there. So sweet. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. We gotta finish his eyeballs and stuff. But he's getting there. He's getting there. Let me go ahead and dry what I got so I don't put my arm in it or something. Like I kept doing. I'm more worried about the face than I am up there. But he does have a clump because of the texture in the wood right there. All right. So now that we got his little nose dry, before I forget, I'll go ahead and put in some stitch lines there. And I usually just do like X's and some lines. Something like that. Something like that, to where he's just got a little bit of something cute on his little nose. And then we need to do some eye color. We said brown today. I really need to go wash some paintbrushes, what I need to do. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go into the black a little, like where the black will be. Just so I can get the shape I want. Hi. Hello, Lorraine. Good morning. Thank you so much for sprinkling, girl. I appreciate that. Okay, and then we're going to do this too. I hear babies. I hear kids. All right. Now we're gonna take some white. And oh my gosh, my hands are cramping bad today, y'all. That'll work. We're gonna take some. Oh, I didn't get no white. I'll take some white. And we are going to do the little whites of his eyes, and we'll do some shine. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this dude looks. He might be too old for some shine, but we'll see.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, beautiful. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Good. Oh. You slept good?
Hi, guys. Got my bracelets that I made.
Your bracelets that you made, you got those on? Good. Okay. Whew, I can't breathe when I do that one. Mommy desperately needs to wash some paint brushes.
I'll wash some.
I thought I washed some before I went to Connecticut. And I did, but I didn't wash them all. And then the other day when you or Colton or somebody was live, I washed a few more.
I did. I wasn't live.
It was you? Okay. So there's that.
Can we go to Dollar Tree?
We'll see why.
Because
all right, so it's looking crazy, but just hold on 1 second, okay?
Because of
I'm gonna dry
all
that.
the baby stuff for my baby girl.
Oh, ask Daddy to leave the card. Yes, we can go.
But Juliet's car.
What?
Juliet's car.
What about it?
We can do that one.
Yeah, but we need a card.
Oh.
Not a car, but a card. This day is going to make me hold off on decorating. Oh, I bet. Gosh, oh. I can't believe she's almost one. That seems like yesterday. It really does. I can't, that's crazy. I can't even fathom that she's already one. It goes too fast. Are you guys doing any sort of theme? Or are you just gonna do like a girly colors or something? Or do you have like a specific theme? All right, now let me shut up for a second here. There we go. I do think I may need to outline his white with black, but let me get the other one on here and see for sure. Okay. I do think so. Oh, strawberry Sweetford. That would be adorable. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to need to do black around there. What do you think? His eyes are different size. And that's what you get when you don't trace things, okay? You get different size eyeballs. I think I'm going to have to, guys. I think I'm going to have to. It might help us a little. Oh, and something else that might help us is I had some texture under his eyes too. Because I do like that look. Okay.
How do you say no?
Okay, baby. Mommy will talk to him later. Okay. All right, so we've got something like so. Now we're gonna sand and do all that crap too, but let me see. Now I'm gonna mix a little bit of my, where's the black brush? How was it used?
Is it fun if I use this brush?
Yeah. Girl, if you can handle that brush, you use it. I don't know where I just put my black paint brush, but we're going to use this. And I'm just going to take a little bit of white over into some black. I'm going to take a little bit of black over into some white. That's what I meant. Just make like a gray so that we can add to the brim of his hat. Let me dry this real quick. I think Barry's first birthday would be adorable. A stinking adorable, I tell ya. Still gotta do his hair.
Alright, got all my surprise.
Now let's try. That's great, isn't that cute? Very first birthday, okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna do something like this.
I'm gonna go potty, be right back.
Okay, beautiful. barely any paint on here. Just so we can add a little bit of like shape. It's not gonna look super 3D, but better. Okay. All right, and then down here, you could sand off if you get too much. You could sand off and do it again.
Whoa, on the spot.
Because we want him to look like an old, scraggly dude.
Now
Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty goodish. Now, we haven't sanded yet, but I think that'll help us when we go to sand. Just trying to blend it as much as I can. Okay, so just gonna add us a little bit of shape to his little hat there. All right, we still do have to do his hair. I don't know about the neck yet, but definitely hair up here. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. All right, let's do some yellow hair. I might try with a couple different things to get, what we want here. Whoa, that would have been bad. Let me start here. We're gonna put some yellow and brown in his hair. These are kind of thin, but I wanted to start out thin and see if I liked it or hated it. So we'll see. Hold on, I'm gonna get real focusy real quick. Okay. And we're still gonna add some brown. Okay. Something like this, and then we're gonna add to it still. A little bit of brown as well. Or maybe brown, I'm thinking. Do you stop your breath? Miss Cynthia, Miss Cynthia. I shut my booth down, girl. I shut my booth down. I was working a lot more, not a ton. But I was working a lot more and I couldn't keep it filled. And so I was paying more for the booth than I was making. And don't you know, the week I went to shut it down, I made $91, of course, but that's beside the point. So I go to shut it down, and they're so sweet there. I love those guys. And he's like, well, you know, yeah, we get it. It makes sense, you know, yada, yada. And they're like, if you ever want to come back for a booth or a shelf, which I didn't know you could just get a shelf, because when I called, I just inquired about a booth. He's like, just let me know. And as I'm talking to the one guy that let me borrow his table, I look behind him in the bathroom that they have, like for their employees, and they have my stuff hanging up. And I was like, I made that. And he was like, I know, I liked it. I was like, okay. So that was kind of cool. But as soon as I shut it down, like a couple weeks later is when I went back down to super part-time. And now I am not working. I'm not working at all. So we're going to be focusing fully on crafting now. And so when and if the time arises that I can, you know, craft enough to keep a booth full or a shelf full, now that I know that they offer shelves, I would definitely recommend them. I'd go back there. They were really good people. Really sweet. So right now I don't have one, but you never know with us. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Yes, yes. Yep, I'm excited. So I'm getting a business plan together and doing a lot of research right now while the kids are still on summer break. And, you know, my focus is a little divided still. I'm getting as much of that done in the mornings as I can. And just between things, you know, I could even take them to the pool and read up on some things too. So trying to get a jump on that so I can get things together so we can figure out life and what our next steps are. And then that way when the kids start school in 4 weeks, I've got a direction and I don't have to take all this time to prepare, you know? Oh, thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. I really do. And that made me feel so good when I was like, I made that. Like, it was so weird. It just like came right out of my mouth because I was shocked. And he was like, I know. He's like, I like your stuff. And I was like, okay. He was probably like, but
Mama, I went ahead and changed into one of my dresses.
You look stunning.
So, I don't ruin your shirt.
Okay.
I already got some paint on it, so I was being,
proactive?
Proactive, yeah.
Got you. No problem, babe.
I was aware I was getting paint.
Good. Look at you. You know, I would say wear an apron, but me and you always find the places outside of the apron so that we can make a mess with ourselves. So I don't know that would help him.
Yeah, true.
She said, yeah, true. We do that. And then I think, guys, it's because, okay, you know how I think I want to use khaki. I just do. So we're going to try it. If it looks hideous, guess what? It's paint. Good morning, Pamela. How are you? Yeah, I got back from Connecticut, and the owner of the company that I was with for 10 years is one of my girlfriends. And I've been with her for 10 years. When I had Alana, I got out of the dental field. And that way I could see my kids and spend time with them. You guys that know the story probably know why. I wanted to not miss it. And so I got back from Connecticut, and we talked, and she's like, yeah, you're good, man, you're good. You've been trying to leave for a couple of years. When I found crafting, I told her my plan, that I eventually wanted to craft full time. And then she had some things happen where she needed some help. This is a different color than sandstone, but it's not showing up as a different color. It's blending right in. So I'm not going to put a lot of these in. I'm actually going to put them along the brown to make it look a little textured or more dimensional, I guess I'll say.
Mama, I'm borrowing one of your sponges.
Okay, baby girl. So she knew the plan, and you know, I stayed while she needed some extra support and stuff, and so she's like, absolutely, girl, you go live your best life.
Which tape can I use?
You need tape? This is the one that's kind of hard to deal with, so I would use this one, babe.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. That one tears a lot easier and all that good gravy. All right, I put some on here. Once we dry it, we'll see if we can still feel, but it's not looking so hot. Okay, it's not looking that hot. But yeah, so we had a talk, and she's like, you know, you're off for vacation now. Like, why don't you just not come back? So that's what we did. So that's him, guys. Look how cute he is. Okay, now if I put this down here, I just don't know how I want it to look. I'm trying to picture, because I don't have the stitch lines for him, and I don't know that I want them. You know what I'm saying? Like the stitch lines that go, you know. So then I don't know if I want this. But I do know that I want a patch here. I know that. Does that count? All right, let me just do it. Let's just do it. If I can find a daggone brush to get the shape that I need. All right, and then we're gonna use some sandstone again. That's what we're gonna do. Use some sandstone. Or I guess I could use this khaki since they're so close. All right, and then we're gonna come down kind of like to the center here-ish. And that's gonna be like where our center is. And then we can kind of go out from there. Now I'm using a chalk paint to put this on, even though that khaki is the same color-ish. Grab more. Because we're going over top of that blue. So yeah, I was a little sad to leave. Thank you, Diane. Hi, Dory. How are you? Because I've been there so long, and I work with my, you know, one of my good friends and all that. I'm a little sad about it, but I'm also really excited about this. So we'll see. Okay. But I've been a good girl. I've been getting up at like 6:30 every morning. Today it was like 7. I kept hitting snooze today. I'm tired with all the stress of having one car and all that stuff this week, I guess. I don't know, but I'm tired. But I've been, for the most part, getting up at 6:30. Today it was more like 7. Still doing my computer work and getting my page caught back up. So, and then doing a lot of research. Doing a lot of research right now. Okay. Oh. All right, I'm gonna dry this, and then remember we did 2 layers for his little face, so we might have to do another one more little layer. I got things all over your guys' way. thank you, Miss Teresa. Good luck, girl. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, chickadee. All right. There we go. All right, then we're gonna take this one more time. Guys, where did I just put the thing? Oh, it's right here. Gotta watch me like a hawk. And we're gonna do one more. Miss Carol for my birthday this past year, which was literally like 6 months ago. She got me a, I got it right back here. What's that called? Like a, something, art easel, right? That you put a canvas on and you can paint. Yeah, she got me an art easel. And I'm going to set that up upstairs.
So we can paint upstairs.
Because I was going to set it up over here so I had natural lighting, but I want it upstairs because down here it gets crazy. I think I want it upstairs. We'll see how this pans out. But that way I have natural light coming in when I'm doing canvases or whatever I'm painting. But that I'm going to get used to, like painting up on an easel. I'm excited about that. So I want to get that set up. There's so many things I want to do. So many things.
And one of them is be a crafter.
Yep. One of them is be a crafter. Definitely that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
An artist.
An artist?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm about to make the most beautiful painting you've ever seen.
Oh, I believe it, sister. Did y'all hear her? I'm about to make the most beautiful painting you've ever seen. Okay. Just kind of cleaning it up here.
Whoa, there's a lot of paints.
Okay. Okay, all right. Now, let's go ahead and dry this, and then we'll put some of his hair. We'll put that down here a little bit, too. And then we're going to take our tape off, sand the edges, see what we get, and not throw a fit. Let's see. All right. We're going to take this again. I think this worked out pretty well for that. And then we're going to, I'll take some of the khaki color first this time. So we have like a good foundation. I twisted it, hold on. There we go. Okay. Miss Cheryl, if you're still here, put in the comments how great I did at the Conjuring House. Because my husband thinks that, and so do I, thinks that I need him for everything, and I did really good. I was so pumped. I was very proud of myself. I was like, I can do hard things without the big bald guy. I was happy. It's a happy girl.
Happy, happy.
I was just thinking about that
guy.
video. I'm just a happy, happy guy. Just a happy, 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 happy guy. Okay. You girl. Okay. Let's not go crazy now.
Hey, Mommy. I tried writing my name on it. I ran out of space.
So now you're Alan?
Yep. That's who I am.
That works too, girl. Okay. So we got our khaki on there. Let's clean this. Let's dry this. What, baby girl?
I have blue all over my dress.
Oh my God, honey. Go put it on top of the washer so I can soak it and wash it. Stain treat it. Don't tell me no.
I'm not ready.
Okay. As soon as you get done.
Okay.
She's in. You can see it a little better here since it's on the blue. Alright. I kind of want to do some, I might sand his cheeks or
Sandy cheeks.
Give him freckles. Like I gotta do something with his cheeks. Alright. Now we're gonna do some yellers. Oh my gosh, my hand like cramps up every 10 seconds, I think. So I gotta look at the weather, but are you thinking pool today or no pool today?
Pool.
That was a silly question to ask you, wasn't it?
And Colton can stay home if he doesn't want to go.
Oh, I guess he could because Caden's here, huh?
Yep.
Forgot that. Colton like wants to do, hello Georgianne, how are you? Colt wants to do like 1 hour at the pool and then he's done. He's like, when are we going home? Are we going home yet? Are we done here? Or I'm too hot.
I like to stay 4 hours.
Oh, me and Alana could stay all day.
Like 5, 6 hours.
Last summer we were staying like 5 to 8 hours every time.
Yeah.
This summer, it's been a little more.
Colton's sick of it.
Well, between Colton and a bunch of just running around, I feel like we haven't, but we sure would, wouldn't we, girl?
Mommy. My thing's not looking good.
What thing?
My cut on my hand.
Okay, honey. Well, stop messing around.
Not messing around.
Stop doing things that are getting it dirty, baby girl.
No. It's fine.
No. Okay.
I don't really like that answer. Okay.
I know, sweet girl. And then we got a little bit of brown to throw in there, y'all. She said, I don't like that answer, but okay.
The thing. The your way, Mother.
We only got about 5 more minutes, babe. You done telling me no today?
Yeah.
I thought you were. All right. Then we're going to throw a little bit of brown.
Get these in first.
Okay, let me grab. Uh-oh, just a little bit more. What time is it? 10 a.m.? What time did I get on here? Like 6? No, I got up at 7 today, so I know that's a lie.
I was about to say, that's a lie. You got up at 6.
No, usually I get up around 6 or 6:30, but today, girl, I was tired. I kept hitting snooze. Mama slept in.
Bad girl.
Mm-hmm.
You a bad girl today.
Bad girl.
Bad girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Boom.
Boo. All right, let me see. Quit distracting me, girl. I just messed up. Let's see. It's all your fault. I'm gonna blame you. Good morning. He is looking so cute. Thank you, Garden Bug Designs. How are you?
Garden bug.
Garden Bug. Isn't that cute?
I hate bugs.
Yeah, you do not hate bugs.
I hate bugs.
You like to think you hate bugs, and then every time it rains, you go out there and find all the worms and potato bugs you can.
Well, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it does count.
It's not scary.
You don't like spiders.
Yeah, because they're insects.
Are you done?
I hate insects.
You do
I hate insects.
not. Do not.
There was a bug catcher at our school this year,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a tarantula, and I cried.
Oh, girl.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm like, don't bring that close to me.
Yeah, you don't like spiders. That's what you don't like.
Yeah. Because they're rude.
Because they're rude?
Yeah, they interrupt our house.
Spiders are rude, Jill.
And also, they creepy crawlers.
They keep creepy crawlers. I think spiders
I even watched.
are misunderstood.
I watched a little movie on spiders shedding, and I was like,
Shedding?
or the tarantula shedding.
I didn't know tarantulas shed, but that makes sense since they're real hairy, huh?
They do shed.
Yeah, I didn't know is what I said. I did not have a clue, baby girl. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, smoker.
Riddle smoker. I think he's done, guys. Oh, no, he's not either. I forgot his tie. We do need to... I got all excited. Hold on. You're doing well. Miss Cynthia said, hi, Alana.
Hi.
Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Oh, I looked down for like 27 minutes right there, didn't I? No, I'm doing good. Look at me go. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. We got to do a tie around here. And then I got to figure out his cheeks. They're a little too much for me. But I didn't want pink. But this is a little much. We might sand them or something. Make them softer.
How can you not like
Okay.
Wait, I just thought
I'm going to take the brown.
I have an idea for next time.
You talking to me? You talking to me, Willis?
Yes.
What's your idea?
I'm gonna make a blue, purple, and pink canvas with this one. I used a sponge and dab it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Willis.
That's what you're gonna do, Willis?
Mm-hmm. That's green, not silver. I need green, not silver. I need silver, not green.
Yes, patch, yes. Don't let me be forgetting about that patch now. See how close I got?
Look at this ombre.
Beautiful.
I just created an ombre.
Look at you go, girl.
That's beautiful. And a little bit of green.
Okay.
Too.
I'm just taking the khaki and the brown.
And the green. Gradient is ruined.
So that it shows up on
no,
top of
it's
our
not.
stuff we got.
I saved it.
You okay, girl?
No.
No.
I got paint on the bracelet.
All right.
But I love glitter still. I'll do some orange glitter.
Okay, one more.
Orange glitter. Wait, where's the straw?
Okay. We're gonna take maybe this black right here. So that we can, and I'm not gonna dry this first because I kind of want it to be like a shadow more, not like a hard line. But that way it kind of looks like a knot.
There we go. Now it's nice and light glitter.
My hand is cramping so bad. I gotta figure out what to do about hand cramps. There's gotta be something like natural I can do. It's like spasming. God bless you.
Thanks.
That I can do regularly for this. Okay, let's see. Okay. In your elbow, please.
I did.
Not your hand.
I did. I went like this.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Getting there, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Not trying to get stuck on this, but just don't want it to be one solid thing. Okay. I think I dried all that. Now it looks like he has like a little tie of twine or something. You could mess around with this a little more, but I think I spent enough time on it. Okay. That way, let me dry it so it's not shiny. Oh, Miss Cynthia said bless you when you sneezed. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to tell here. And now he has just like a little tie. Look at his sweet little face. He's adorable. Okay.
I bet you pretty adorable things.
Thank you, sweet pie. What do you think? She was like, yes, girl. Yes. Now let me figure out his patch, and then we're going to look at his cheeks one last time, because I'm not real sure how I feel about him. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it for now. I'm gonna drop it. I need to move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of our stuff out here. We can use this. Now he's gonna have like a little burlap patch right up here. Okay. I think that's pretty good. We got the shape there. Except right here at this corner. And then we're gonna take, I thought I had a scraggle dude somewhere, but I might have thrown him over there to be washed up. So maybe we take something like this. This is kind of a scraggly guy, but I'm gonna make it even worse. Hold on. Okay, so just kind of a scraggly feller. Then we're gonna go back to this guy. And let's see. I think all that we need to do is grab our dude here and put some black. Hello, Miss Doris. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that.
What did she say?
It was hello, Gina. How are you, girl? Thank you for sprinkling.
What did she say?
What, baby?
What did she say?
Who?
The girl who you said that.
I can't hear you, babe. I got a dryer in my face.
Never mind.
Did you say never mind?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the dryer's off. What were you saying?
Oh, you never mind.
Okay. All right, so now let's take some of the yellow.
Oh, the pink.
Let's take some of these.
This is all of the glitter I used. Aren't you proud of me?
I'm so proud. So proud of all that glitter, girl. I'm just happy you're happy with it.
I love glitter.
I know you do.
I love glitter. I love glitter. Alright. Next, I'm gonna get these into the trash can.
Your line kind of breaks because
In the
It's
trash
not
can.
perfect.
This into the trash can. And then guess what? This goes into the trash can. And oh, these are the amazing parts. Guess where these go? The trash can.
and now I'm gonna give that patch some hard
You
lines.
see,
You okay? Just clean up your little mess, babe.
I am doing it right now.
Okay. All right. Did I dry all this? I feel like I did. Okay, thank you.
You
I
tricked
don't
me.
have a jar over here for us.
I
know.
You tricked me. I thought that was
Yeah, I grabbed some. Let's see. I need Scraggle Doodle back here. Where are you? Here you are. I'm going to get some black on here and I'm going to get most of it off. And then I'm going to drag it through this little patch. Now, I could have done like a real burlap patch and some florals and some other stuff too, guys, but I didn't really want to do anything but paint on this one. Because you know...
Are you ladies down there?
Yes.
Are you on a live?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's
Love
okay. Y'all know we'll be building a million scarecrows and probably like painting and building some too. So for this little guy, just wanted to paint him.
Hi guys.
Hi babe. How you doing? Get your shirt on and some Crocs and you can come say hi. Please stop messing with that gate. Both of you do it and it drives me insane because you're gonna kick your own butt one day and then I'm gonna have to get off of a live because y'all are hurt when you know not to do it.
Oh no.
Is summer almost over?
Mommy, I need
Cute
help.
scarecrow, thank you.
Mama.
Where have you been? I know, Miss Doris. Everywhere.
Mama, I need help.
I've been working, I've been momming, I've been in Connecticut and Pennsylvania, everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, so now we're just kind of going back through our shading there. And just taking, covering back up whatever we don't need. Okay. Alright, now his cheeks. Let's take a peek. Do we need freckles? Do we need to lighten his cheeks? Do we need to sand his cheeks? What do we need? What do we need? Oh, I need to take the tape off too.
Yeah, lighten his cheeks.
Okay.
I thought those were going to be rosy.
They are rosy. They're red.
No, look, rosy pink.
Oh, no. No, I didn't want pink cheeks at all.
Do a light red.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lighten it by doing this. I think. I think so. I think it just needs broken up for me or something. I don't know.
Go, belly kid. Go down here. Sorry. I'm just coming up to say hi to you. Hi.
Much better, y'all.
Hi, guys.
Much better. Look at that difference. Yes, I'll do that to the other one.
Hi, guys.
Let Mr. Colton say hi. Watch your toesy woesies. Mr. Colton's up. He wants to say hi. Good morning, sunshine.
Hi.
He's my early riser. He's been sleeping in this summer, y'all. That's the hubby.
No, I've been awake.
Oh, you've
3
been awake.
hours. 4
There's
hours.
Cody, the husband.
I've
There's
been
Colton,
awake for
Timothy,
1
the
hour.
son.
Did you sleep in good?
Cody, the husband, that's all I am to you.
Cody, the husband. Oh my gosh, Alana, come over here and say hi.
Love you guys. Have fun. All right, come on, puppies.
Hi, Mom. Hi, guys.
This is Lonnie Boo. We got the whole family.
Look how good this looks, guys. My
Aw.
hair's not dead, so don't misjudge me.
She hasn't brushed her hair just yet. No judging, huh?
No judging.
Okay. Let Mama finish up, baby, and then we're going to get packed up to go to the pool, I think. Okay, come on.
We're gonna stay like for
Boy?
5 hours. Just saying, Colton.
Yeah, if you want to go, you can go. If you want to stay with whoever he is, you can stay with whoever he is. Love you, bye.
Like 5 hours. Not 1 hour.
Stop. Whenever we're ready, me and you are ready to go, Alana will go. All right. Let's
You
see.
know I'm gonna stay a long time.
I know you
Mom.
can stay all day, yeah.
If we're going, if we have to wait,
Can we go like when? Can we like leave the house at 11 so we don't have to wait in the line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you guys want to go get your lunches packed,
Yeah.
Mommy will be up there in a few minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, we're making plans right now. We can't wait. It's got to happen now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys, I don't think I'm gonna do eye shine on him.
Hey guys, comment. Guys, comment if what pool you go to, and if you go to the New Albany pool, you go to the same one as ours.
Yeah, you go to the New Albany one, huh?
Comment the pool you go to.
So much better. Your kiddos are. Thank you. You have a love. Aw, thank you guys. I appreciate that. How cute. Cynthia said hi, honey. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Commercial break. That was a commercial break. You got to meet the family. Okay. I love this a lot more now. I don't think he needs freckles anymore. Freckles kind of teeter on whimsy for me, and I don't want to do black ones. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good on him. Oh, let's take this off and see if we need to sand any of the edges. Everybody's awake and stirring now. Thanks, Cynthia. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you guys for being so kind to them. I appreciate that. Okay. One plea here. I am not going to be able to leave this alone because there are little tiny imperfections, so I'm going to go ahead and sand, but that is him. Let me go ahead and just get a little bit off the sides here. I think it makes it look more framed out and just better. I don't know. I do think I'm going to put that down. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna do the corners down here a little bit better. I don't know what I was thinking just 2 seconds ago. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cynthia. I think so too. I think you turned out adorable. I was getting frustrated when I was drawing him because of the head shape that I wanted that I couldn't make perfectly even. But find a shape, guys. I found this and I was like, that's close enough. I would have done a little longer and thinner, but it's close enough. Just go with it. Or at least use it for like a base. You know, I could have still elongated it, but I thought it was fine. Okay, so now I'm going to clean up any imperfections on the sides here that kind of seeped underneath our paint tape. And that way, it looks perfect. And then we'll let this sit for a couple days. And what I like to do with these, because some of them look okay if you like spray them with sealer, but some of them don't. So for him, what I'll probably do is use my clear wax from Bear. It's a stiffer wax. It's gonna be like this, but clear. It's probably upstairs because I do a lot of my sealing up there. But it's like this stiff, but it's clear. And I'll probably throw that on him in a couple days once the paint has settled in. And he'll be ready to rock, y'all. Oh my gosh, I think he's adorable. I love him so much. I think he is super cute. Thank you, Mary Lou. I appreciate that. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you make one, I'd love to see it over in the Crafty Queens clan group. I think that's everything, y'all. I think that's everything. We're going to go enjoy our summer day. We only have a few weeks of summer left, like 3 or 4. I want to say they start school on August 20th. So about 4 weeks left. So we're going to go enjoy our little summer day. And I think I'm going to take them to the pool. At least the girl. My little boy, he's iffy on the pool. Sometimes he wants to go, sometimes he don't. Okay. All right, so I think this is good. This is good right here. I just sanded his little nose back just a tiny bit to give him some dimension because I forgot about his nose during the whole thing. We didn't give him no dimension. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Holly. Thank you, Miss Gina. Guys, thank you for hanging out. And I will see you. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thanks, Mel. You guys, I appreciate it. I will see y'all again as soon as I can, okay? Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.